Have you ever paused for a moment and wondered, do I still have that spark? Do people still notice me? Maybe you felt invisible in a world that seems to praise youth, or perhaps you've brushed off compliments, thinking they were just being kind. But here's the truth. There's a quiet, powerful kind of attractiveness that only grows stronger with age. If you're over 55, you carry with you a lifetime of wisdom, calm strength, and emotional depth, and that is magnetic. In this video, we'll explore 8 subtle but powerful signs that you're still turning heads, even if you don't realize it. This isn't about having a chiseled jawline or smooth skin. It's about presence, confidence, and the kind of charm that only experience can shape. Before we begin, if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button to support the channel and help me continue sharing meaningful lessons for aging well. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. If you like the video, comment 1, and if you don't, comment 0 so I can improve the content for you. One of the most powerful signs of your attractiveness isn't found in a mirror. It's in the way people respond to you. Have you ever noticed how younger people, especially women, seem to relax in your presence? Maybe they open up, share a personal story, or even seek your advice without hesitation. That's not by accident. It's because you radiate something deeper than charm. You radiate calm, wisdom, and emotional safety. You're not trying to impress anyone. You've lived, learned, and grown. And that quiet confidence, it draws people in. In a world full of noise and ego, your steady presence feels like a safe harbor. Younger people admire that. They trust it. And more often than not, they're inspired by it, even if they don't say so out loud. So if someone opens up to you without even knowing why, smile. That's not just connection. It's a reflection of the man you've become. You may not even try to be stylish, but when you walk into a room, people notice. It's not about chasing trends. It's about knowing who you are. Maybe it's the way your jacket fits just right, or the crispness of your shirt, or how your grooming is always on point. These details don't scream for attention, but they speak volumes about the care you take with yourself. At this stage in life, you don't need flash to stand out. You don't follow fashion, you define your own style. And that quiet confidence, it's magnetic. There's a depth in how you present yourself. It says, I know who I am, and I take pride in it. And people feel that. Sometimes it just takes a glance for someone to think, there's something special about this man. You wear your experience with grace, and that's a look no trend can ever replace. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You don't chase applause or fill the air with empty words. Instead, you carry a calm that speaks for you. That confident, relaxed presence, the way you hold yourself, the way you listen before you speak, it's powerful. People are drawn to you not because you're trying to impress, but because you're grounded. You've been through life's storms, and now you walk with the kind of peace that only comes from experience. That peace is magnetic. It makes others feel safe, understood, and seen. And that, right there, is what makes you so attractive. Not just to women, but to anyone craving something real. In a world that often moves too fast and talks too loud, your calm presence is like a deep breath of fresh air. You remind people what strength and wisdom really look like. When people come to you for advice, it's more than just seeking answers. It's a reflection of the quiet respect you've earned. They see the life you've lived, the lessons you've learned, and the way you carry yourself through both challenges and triumphs. Whether you're helping a neighbor with a home repair, guiding a young friend through a tough decision, or simply offering a listening ear, your words carry weight. And that presence, that calm, steady guidance, it's magnetic. People are drawn to those who don't just speak from knowledge, but from experience. It's a form of attractiveness that doesn't fade with time. It deepens. Your wisdom, your patience, your ability to pause before you speak, it all tells the world that you're someone who's worth listening to. And in today's world, that kind of authenticity is rare and deeply valued. Have you ever noticed someone glance your way, only to quickly look away when your eyes meet? That lingering look, it means something. It's not about vanity, it's about presence. There's a quiet magnetism in the way you carry yourself. You don't try to demand attention, but somehow you get it. It's the calm in your gaze, the steadiness in your walk, the subtle confidence in your smile. People sense it. They may not know your story, but they can feel there's depth there. Something earned, something real. That's not just attraction, it's intrigue, it's respect. When someone lingers just a second longer, it's often because they feel something genuine, something timeless. You're not just seen, you're remembered. And in a world filled with noise, that kind of presence is rare and truly remarkable. You may not see yourself as a comedian, but when you speak, people smile, and often they laugh. Maybe it's a clever observation, a story from your younger days, or even one of those classic dad jokes you've told 100 times. But the laughter? It's genuine. That's because humor isn't just about the punchline. It's about the feeling you create. When you make someone laugh, you're giving them a moment of joy, a reason to let their guard down. That's not just charming, it's deeply attractive. Your humor shows emotional intelligence. You know when to lift the mood, how to read the room, and how to make others feel good without trying too hard. And in a world that can feel heavy at times, that lightness, the ability to spark laughter, is a rare and beautiful gift. It means you're not just enjoyable to be around, you're unforgettable. You don't need to be lifting heavy weights or running 5 miles a day to be impressive. The fact that you prioritize your health, taking daily walks, stretching in the morning, choosing wholesome meals, says something powerful about you. It says you value your life, that you want to feel good, stay active, and be around for the people you love. That kind of quiet discipline is inspiring. And yes, it's deeply attractive. When others see your energy, your posture, your glow, they notice. It's not about having the perfect body. It's about the vitality you carry, the life in your step, the care you give to yourself. You're showing that self-respect and self-care never go out of style. That kind of dedication is magnetic because it reflects not just how you treat yourself, but how you show up for others too. And that's a beautiful thing. There's something profoundly attractive about a man who has learned to pause before he reacts, who listens with intention and speaks with care. That's emotional maturity, and it can't be faked. It's earned through years of experience, through lessons learned and quiet reflection. You don't feel the need to prove yourself in every conversation. You don't get thrown off by life's ups and downs. Instead, you remain steady, grounded. That calm presence, it makes people feel safe around you, heard, understood. And when you do speak, your words carry weight, not because you speak loudly, but because you speak wisely. You've become someone others look to, not just for advice, but for example. That's true strength. That's real masculinity. And in a world filled with noise, your calm voice and steady energy are like a breath of fresh air. That kind of presence doesn't just turn heads, it earns hearts. So which of these signs do you see in yourself? Maybe all of them, or maybe just one. Here's what matters. Being attractive isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing who you are, completely and unapologetically. You're not past your prime, you're just entering your most powerful chapter. Drop a comment below with the sign that hit home the most. And if this video made you feel even a little more confident, give it a like and subscribe for more. Because here we celebrate aging with strength, wisdom, and pride. See you in the next one. And remember, you've still got it.